Here's a really important health lesson. The underlying motivating feeling for the behavior or like the personality characteristic is what the body is experiencing, even if on the outside it seems like a very positive experience. So let me illustrate this. Like, I was your classic people pleaser. On the outside, people pleasing usually feels very positive. Good things are happening, people like you. However, oftentimes people pleasing, the motivation's not loving service to others. It's usually fear-based, fear of being unloved, fear of being not good enough, or fear of rejection, for example. And so even though on the outside it looked like I was being loving and I was having a positive experience, the body is just feeling fear during that. And fear is going to take a toll. Fear is not a great fuel source. It's not a bad short-term fuel source. It can get you off the couch, but it's not very sustainable. And that's why people pleasers usually crash and burn at some point in their life, or they completely self-sabotage their career or relationships because they get to a point where I can't continue doing this anymore. Another example of this would be like diligence. People who behave or perform diligently are often very successful in work and school, things like that. However, a lot of times these personality characteristic traits develop in childhood, and you might learn to become diligent because it allows you to avoid the things you're afraid of, like embarrassment or ridicule or failure. And so while behaving diligently is a very good thing, if the motivation underlying it is fear of, say, failure, then the body is not experiencing a positive, diligent experience or the feeling of success. It's feeling the fear of failure in those behaviors. Again, I say this only to check the underlying feelings. It's like, what's really driving my performance today, or driving this choice on a way to behave? And if it's fear at its core, then you can resolve that. But you just got to bring that to your awareness. And then instead of saying fear of being unlovable and I'm going to be pleasing, today I get to choose to be of loving service to others and do it from the motivation of love, which is, an endless, infinite fuel source. So give that a try. Let me know what you think.